Alright, so before we get into the first boss fight, let's talk a little bit about what the boss has. So the boss here has one body and one right arm. The right arm is weak to Wrath, weak to Gloom, weak to Blunt. So in general, the Blunt gang that I brought, Reindeer Ishmael, will definitely do very well here on this right arm. When you break the right arm, the arm gains 1 attack power down, so it's very good to break this so that everything else is easily clashable. Besides that, all these other mechanics here you can kind of ignore. You don't really give a shit about this too much. Sinking is just here so that, oh, you can actually build Sinking against this guy, and it will do pretty good damage because he is weak to Gloom. Alright, and then besides that, the main killer here for new players is that he will use this move so that no one will cry after an ego event. He will tell you to do something, and then you need to pass that check, and then he will do this move on you. And if he does that move on you, what you need to do is just pop an ego to beat him back, and it's pretty simple. You can even use your rip space or your quick suppression as long as you have coin power, because then you will win this. This is a pretty strong move, so just make sure you use your ego to beat it. Besides that, nothing else to it. So let us get back into the actual game. Alright. Alright, so pretty simple. You saw it just now. We're going to bring Blunt. Main DPSs, and then besides that, I'm not going to bring Arcop Assault because I rather use Grippy on the first phase to increase my damage output. We will be doing a lot of blunt and piercing damage. Pierce, pierce, blunt, blunt. So and one more pierce here on the skill too. So we will generally get a lot of good value out of Grippy here. Alright, so early stages of this fight is just building up energies for your most basic ego so that you can beat out the boss when you are going to have to clash against its strongest moves. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to win rate, because honestly it's all about gaining SP at this point. Let's see, Ninclair is clashing this. We do not want Ninclair to clash. Why? Because we want to give SP to the characters that actually enjoy SP. So Ninclair, you just want to one-sidedly attack so that you can lose SP. Early game is the roughest part because you have no sanity and you have no resources to guarantee wins. So you need to very slowly build up your resources and make sure you win those coin rolls. You can just restart. I restarted one time already because I got some really shitty coin rolls on the opener. You basically just try to win the round start here, if possible. Oh yeah, you see, Ryoshu lost. Unlucky. Nothing you can do, really. Okay, so now on the second turn, he will use a slightly stronger move here, triple coin. Just continue winning your clashes. Ninclair, never clash, because you do not want him to be gaining SP, everyone else needs to gain SP. And of course, if your Yi-san gets these double greens, well, sucks to suck, because it's really quite hard to win with these. You can try to clash against these single coin ones, because he has technically a higher chance of winning. Just a little bit of optimization. Should be able to win with this, and then for you, maybe this will win. Yeah. For you, can you win with this? No, probably not. Yeah, this sounds a bit tricky. Let's see. Moral Judgment. I don't want him to clash though. Should be favored. Should be neutral. I think nothing I can do here. Focus down the body here. Then unopposed clash this. We just want to try to win so that we can get the SP so that all of these neutrals become favored later. Nice. Ah, man, unlucky. Nice one. Nice. Alright. Oh, okay, nice. That's quite a bit of sanity. Ninclair with the fair and balanced damage. Oh dear. Okay, nice. Nice, 30 SP, beautiful. Right, arm is staggered. So in this phase, right, even though the arm is staggered, he will add 3 protection to every body part 3 times. So honestly, there is not really a point in dumping all of your big damage this turn because he's getting 9 prot onto that arm, so it's not great to get all your high damaging moves here. So if, as much as possible, try to dump your shitty moves here. Why? So that you can charge up for when it's actually time to DPS him down. So just focus him down with your mediocre moves here. 9 protection really reduces the damage by quite a lot here, so this is actually better. Alright, so this event will happen here. All I need to do is just win the event. I use my Ninclair because he always high rolls this shit. Beautiful. He gains 2 haste. And now these really powerful moves here. Right, you need to win these, 100%. So what you want to do is either dump your best moves right now and try to win them. For example, I could try something like this, which is a neutral to win, or I could just 100% win these by activating one of my egos for all of them. So what I can try to do here is, let's see, who has my highest sanity here? Highest sanity, what I could do is I could flop False Fluid Sac here on round 1, just to get us some SP generation and guarantee that we win on one of these. That's pretty good. After that, let's see, what can we do here? What we can do to increase our odds of winning is we can also go for something like this. This one is because we have 1 paralyzed, so it says dominating, but actually it's not dominating. I believe the thing rolls about +2 each coin, so if it rolls well, we will still lose. If you roll about 16 +2 +2 +2. If it rolls 1 tail, I'm fine, yeah? So I think I still have some pretty decent odds to win here. If I use this one first, and then Fluid Sac should be able to win the second one. After that, we have Mind Whip. Mind Whip should be able to win this one because we are getting the attack down from here. Then what we're gonna do is here, and then I think we can Dither. Oh wait, actually Dither gets coin power now, right? Yeah, I think Dither gets the coin power now. So what I can do is, if I don't believe in her win, I can do this, which is favored. Yep. So that will be a little bit better. And then what I can do is, the rest of you just try to focus down other body parts. Win this, and then let's see, maybe you could just one-sidedly hit here, and then we'll use the ego here to clash this. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens. Alright, there we go. Alright, nice. Very nice. Okay, with that 2 attack power down, we should be able to handle everything else. Okay, yes, 3 attack power down because I broke the arm. Yep, so everything else should be easily won. Fluid Sac should definitely win this. Very nice. This will be a huge boost to our sanity because Fluid Sac restores so much sanity if you uptide for it. Very nice, beautiful. Alright. Here comes the big damage. That's the stuff. A little bit more damage here. And here comes Dither. I'm planning for a 6 turn clear here, probably. 6 turns should be fine. Let's see, this boss is probably gonna die already, so I kinda want to preserve my resources. So if you didn't know, right, your skills actually carry over to the next boss fight. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to preserve some of these good skills here. So I need to only kill this boss by about 234. All these 4 moves here are on the right arm, which means he is going to take more damage from that. So let's see, what can I do here? I can use Blood Steep Scent here. I can just one-sided hit this. I'm moving very fast, so that means I'm going to burst down this boss immediately. So maybe I'll do like this, Dominating, Mind Siphon. I think I want to get rid of Rip Space. Yeah, because turn 1 Rip Space on the bottom tile is not very good. And then I want to get rid of this as well. So since I'm using Rip Space, this guy is probably 100% dead. So in that case, I can preserve some of my better moves here. For example, I can dump this one onto this move here, onto this move. So all of these are my shitty moves, and then this one is my strongest move. Okay. And then what we do is we make Dawn clash against it for a little bit more damage, and that should guarantee kill. So I'm using my shittiest moves plus 1 very good skill to make sure he dies. The reason why I want to get rid of Rip Space is because turn 1 Rip Space is not good if the Rip Space is on the bottom, because you can't teleport. Your charge count does not carry over. I think we kill him. Damn, sucks. Oh well, nothing we can do about that one. It's fine. We did get rid of about 4 really not so great coins, so that means that our next fight will be a little bit easier. Alright, so 5 turn kill. That is about 1 less than I thought it would be. Right, next fight is against this guy. This guy is a real pain, but once you understand the mechanic, you will have a much easier time. You definitely want to bring Blunt against this guy, because actually, honestly, after a certain point, it doesn't really matter what you bring, so actually, you kind of don't mind bringing these guys here. Let's see, what do I want here? I think I'll just bring the same group again. Should be fine. Rhino doesn't really pop off until later, where you start pumping up that Envy and Gloom damage. Then you actually do want to bring Rhino more fights, because he will actually do more damage than Grippy. Right, wow, turn 1? That's crazy, okay. So if you get turn 1 quick suppression, this entire arm here, this Steam Blaster, will just get blasted off. So it's really very easy.